Yo, what's up guys? It is none other than Sarukage, and I'm here back with, part 1 to what if Naruto had 200 IQ and left Konoha. Now, there are a few things I must say before we get started in this what if. Well, I am going to be making Naruto overpowered. Some of you may like that, some of you may not. Of course, Naruto's not going to be overpowered immediately. More or less, he's going to be... I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna make Naruto overpowered after the time skip. With that out of the way, let's get started. We'd see Naruto. He would be walking down the street. Suddenly, a rock would be thrown at him, hitting him in his face. We would cut 10 seconds later, as Naruto would be bumped into, and then hit for being bumped into. The villager would say to Naruto, "Get out of my way next time, you damn demon!" 5 seconds later, Naruto would have been pushed to the ground and spit on. Naruto would have learned from all these experiences that life is not fair. This village hates him. Everyone is not equal. And he just so happens to be one of those unlucky few. He thinks to himself he's gonna get revenge on this village. He's gonna make them pay for everything that they've done to him. He's gonna make them wish that they never bullied him as a child. They're gonna regret this. This is where Naruto go out of his way to befriend not only Sasuke, but Shikamaru, Choji, Neji, Hinata, Kiba, Itachi, Shisui, everyone he deemed powerful, befriending all of them, making them all his friend for later purposes. He would subtly but gradually start implanting the ideas of leaving Konoha. He would start pointing out the way that they're treated, only showing the bad things, essentially planting these little seeds in their minds, so when Naruto would leave Konoha, they would leave with him. We would cut to see a 12-year-old Naruto walking with Sasuke and Shikamaru. He would say to Sasuke, "So Sasuke, I have a question for you. If me and you and Shikamaru and some other people were to leave Konoha, would you leave with me?" Sasuke would look at him before saying, "Of course, Naruto. You're like my brother. No, you are my brother. Just a brother from another mother." Naruto would smile at this before hugging him, as you turn to Shikamaru before saying, "What about you?" Shikamaru would look at him before saying, "Naruto. Just like Sasuke, you're like my brother. No, you are my brother. Just from another mother." Naruto would smile at this before giving Shikamaru a hug. He would then say, "Well, the reason why I brought this up was because, I was planning on leaving Konoha sometime next year." This is where Shikamaru and, Sasuke would look at him before saying, Are you serious?" Naruto would look at him before saying, "Indeed. or these last couple of years, I've had this on my mind. I'm sorry for that yawn, but Naruto say, of course I'm serious. Over the last couple of years, I've had this on my mind. I've left Konoha at night, every time, going to the specific, no, not at night. I would have left when I knew no one was watching me. When I knew there was intermission between Anbu that were watching me. As of right now, they're switching out the Anbu to watch me because one of them is going on their breaks. But I've left Konoha every night, setting up preparations for building my village. In fact, I'm not gonna lie to you, Sasuke or Shikamaru. The reason why I befriended you is so I could have powerful clans and smart geniuses to help me run my village. Sasuke and Shikamaru would just look at him blankly before saying, we knew that. We're not idiots, Naruto. Of course we caught on, but we like you. Pause. Well, they wouldn't say pause, but pause. We like you as a friend, Naruto. You are our brother now. We liked hanging out with you, and we still do. Naruto would smile at this fact. This is where Naruto would ask Choji, Kiba, and essentially all of his friends the same question. And they would all give the same answer. You're like my brother, Naruto. And he would have told them all about this. They would all, of course, agree to leave with Naruto. On August 5th of next year, we would cut roughly to the first day of academy. Naruto would walk in the classroom with Sasuke next to him, as they would sit down next to each other. They would be chatting. Of course, Sakura would walk on over. She would say, "Move, Naruto, you're in my way. Let me move so I can sit next to Sasuke-kun." Sasuke would freeze. I'm just joking. I technically didn't say that this was their first day of academy, so this should work. Okay, my bad. I just had to add a little tangent. Anyways, Naruto and Sasuke would just look at her before saying, "Are you serious?" She would say, "Yeah, so move. You're in my spot." Naruto would say, there's plenty of other seats. Shut up and just move. Naruto would say, "No," as you try to hit Naruto. Naruto would grab her hand, saying, "Well, that was a pretty weak punch. You want me to show you a real one?" This is where Naruto would raise his fist. Before Iruka would walk in, Naruto would drop it and let him go with Sakura. As he would have said, "You're lucky he saved you." As you'd give Sakura a bloodlusted look, as if he was going to kill her. She would be terrified, muttering to himself, "Naruto's a real demon." Naruto say, "What was that?" Nothing." Of course, Iruka, blah blah blah, graduation exams, yada yada yada. Naruto would ace his exam, he'd pass, of course, getting first place, being a rookie of the year, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. With that out of the way, Naruto. My bad. With that out of the way, Naruto. He would then, of course, after school, start training with Sasuke, Shikamaru, and Kiba, all together, of course, every one of his friends training together to leave Konoha. God motherfucking damn. Sorry if you hear background noise. I don't know what's going on today, but hella people are being hella loud. I'm like, damn, like, calm down, bro. It's not that serious. Anyways, Naruto. Where was I? Oh yeah, Naruto was training with his friends. See, Naruto would have also asked Itachi this, but he could tell something was off with Itachi. See, this Naruto is not weak by any means. In fact, he's around 15 times stronger than what he was in canon. And he has excellent chakra control. I forgot to mention that. And essentially, at this moment in time, is at very most low tuning level. And I mean extremely low tuning level, like the bare minimum. Of course, Naruto would have essentially looked deep, and I mean deep, into Itachi's eyes before asking him this. Are you gonna kill your clan? Itachi's eyes would widen, as this would give Naruto all the information he would have needed. Before Itachi could react, Naruto would have chopped him on the neck, knocking him out, before letting Fugaku know what was happening. See, Naruto would have picked up on not sign language, body language. What the fuck? Hold on a sec. Oh my god, bro. My mom just came in my room and I lost my train of thought. God damn it. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Naruto, pretty sure being a genius, yeah. Naruto, of course, being a genius, would have picked up on body language and, of course, would have essentially guessed what Itachi was about to do. So Naruto would have chopped him on the neck and told Fugaku. Itachi would wake up the next day, looking around as he'd be in restraints. Fugaku would be sitting beside him as he would get up, walking over to his son, now bound. He would say, Dad, what's happening? Fugaku would look at him before saying, Naruto told me what you were gonna do. And now you'll answer me why. He would then put a genjutsu on Itachi, forcing him to explain everything. After hearing this, Fugaku would be furious, angered. He would then catch word that Shisui had been essentially, his eye would have been stolen. Fugaku, hearing all of this, would storm up to Hiruzen's office, but before he could, Naruto would stop him. He would look deep into Fugaku's eyes, saying, Fugaku, I know what you're about to do, and it won't end pretty for you. If you attack Hiruzen or Danzo, you'll surely start a civil war in your own village, thus wiping out your whole clan. Now, let me offer this as a rebuttal. How about you join me in my village? Fugaku would say, you and your village, what do you mean? Naruto would smirk at this, saying, well, I'm creating a village. The village hidden in darkness. We will be surrounded by darkness. Of course, we'd have moons and day cycles, but our village would be shrouded in this black mist, making it nearly impossible to be found, let alone let alone infiltrated or even even invaded at that matter. So, I've already set up the preparations, and we will leave the village on August 5th, if you're interested. And I know you might not want your son, Sasuke, to go, but he already said to me that he'll go, and that he won't let you stop him. Just to put that out there. And we also have Shikamaru, etc. So, will you join me? Fugaku, hearing all this, plus the events that just took place, would agree to Naruto. Naruto, hearing this, would smile inside before saying, thank you, Fugaku, before reaching out his hand as Fugaku would shake it. This is where we'd have a time skip. Of course, Naruto would meet Team 7, blah, blah, blah. Hidden Mist would basically go the same way, as Naruto wouldn't want to put all his cards on the table yet. Making, well, his team. Of course, he'd do better than canon. A lot better, actually. But he wouldn't, well, this wouldn't really change much, aside from Haku having to put in a lot more effort. Now we would cut to August 5th. Naruto and the whole Uchiha clan. The whole Uchiha clan as a whole would leave the Hidden Leaf with Naruto and Sasuke and Itachi and Shisui, now wearing an eye patch, mind you. Not before they would essentially assault Danzo, snatching out Shisui's eye and stringing him up, chaining him, before stabbing him relentlessly with kunais and beating him alive and burning him as they would leave. We would now cut 5 days later. Not 5 days later. Yeah, 5 days later, because due to, well, of course, all these people and having to take breaks, blah, 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 they would have essentially made it to the village. Now, if they traveled nonstop at full speed, they would have gotten there within less than 5 hours. But with all the stops and, of course, people having to eat food, it would take them 5 days. Yeah. They would arrive at the valley. No. Not the valley. They would arrive in this, place shrouded in black mist that would give an ominous presence, as all their senses would be pointing them to turn away. As well, they would then walk through this mist, of course, with lights as not to get lost, following behind one another. No one would get lost due to Naruto always shouting and creating sounds for people to follow, and lights, and I mean blinding lights. They would then make it through the mist. The sun, of course, now rising, as there would be fertile land. Trees are everywhere. Grass on the ground. Of course, grass is on the ground. And, fertile land everywhere, Naruto would say. And also, in the ground, there's gold. Gold, silver, and iron. A whole other abundant of resources. This is where the Uchiha would then let out cheers of joy, as Naruto would say. Also, by the way, we won't put you on the edge of the village. In fact, if you would like, you would be in the center. Well, near the center. And Naruto also convinced other clans to join. Like Shikamaru's clan, I forget, forgive me. I'm forgetting some clans because I can't remember them all. Shikamaru's a Nara, right? Shikamaru Nara. Well, something like that. Basically, Shikamaru's clan, Choji's clan. Basically half of Shikamaru's and half Choji's clan would have joined him. And, of course, we would have Hold on a sec. My bad. And Shino. And yeah, half of Shino's clan. Wait, shit, I just choked on my own spit. This is where Naruto would then say, I know it's not much, but if you would like, we can start building now. We would cut a month later to see buildings in place. No, we cut a year later to see buildings in place. Mines and set up mining. A statue of Naruto being called essentially, if we're talking about Kage as in shadow, well then the dark Kage or darkness Kage. Or darkness shadow. Naruto would essentially be wearing, well, what you see here. Except Minato's cloak would now be black, with the text on the back reading first. Dark Kage. Naruto would also be branding a scythe. Not a golden scythe, but a black and red scythe. We would see Naruto and Sasuke speaking with Shikamaru. They would be talking, as Naruto would say to Shikamaru, so, with the Uchiha here and some other, and your clan and Choji's, what do you think we should start doing next? Shikamaru would then say, you are a genius, Naruto. You know you could answer this. Naruto would smile before saying, yeah, but I want to give some other people initiative. Shikamaru would sigh before saying, oh, what a drag. But we can start building up our forces, training them. Naruto would say, well, I don't know why the Hidden Leaf didn't think of this, but we can put essentially a cursed seal on all our shinobis and branding them with the will of darkness, sticking to the shadows, and of course striking when the time is right, and branding them with an absolute devotion to the village. By any means necessary, they will act without a second thought. Naruto would hear all this before saying, that's actually a very good idea. What about you, Sasuke? Do you second this idea? Sasuke would look at him before saying, well, branding them, do you really think that's gonna give us a good rep? Naruto would look at him before saying, well, I mean, we don't want our secrets leaking out, and we don't want our shinobi having a rebellion, or our village having a rebellion, do we? This is where Sasuke would say, true. And an absolute devotion, huh? Yeah. It's not gonna be like a cult or anything, but all our shinobis and villagers, they won't second guess. Well, they, of course, will also have their will, but they would also be in... Nigga, shut the hell up. They would all... Yo, whose dog is that, bro? Oh my god, somebody told Dog Kun to shut up. Oh my god, whose crackhead dog is that, bro? Oh, bro, shut up. Damn. crackhead ass dog. Like, motherfucking damn. My bad. Damn, sorry about that background noise. Jesus Christ. Fucking crackhead. Naruto would look. Not Naruto. Yeah, I was talking about Naruto. Yeah, Naruto would look at Sasuke before saying, yeah, we want absolute devotion. Of course, they'll have a will and everything, but if they ever join the ranks, they won't second guess our thoughts and have a rebellion against us. They will be serving me, without a second thought. This is where Sasuke would then say, well, okay. This is where Naruto would say, well, we should also start working on our secret techniques. Sasuke, I'm gonna start working on my taijutsu and my secret techniques. You, Sasuke, work on your Sharingan and progressing it to the Mangekyo. And after that, swap eyes with your brother so you both can have the Eternal. And you, Shikamaru, well, all I really gotta say is, keep doing you. This is where we'd have our time skip. I know, I'm going through this really fast, but hey, we're already 26 minutes in. If you're listening this far, I really do appreciate you. You really are appreciated. And honestly, good looks to you. Naruto we'd see Naruto. He would be standing atop nigger. I didn't say nigger. Fuck. You didn't hear that. I did not say any curse words. Okay, fucking hell. Shit, I really just said that. Damn crackhead ass child. I'm sorry about that, but Naruto would be standing atop his own monument. Naruto's monument would essentially be engraved along, well, this, I guess you could call it yeah, it would be engraved along this wall. Naruto would be standing atop it, along with Sasuke, Choji, and Shikamaru, and Shino. They would be looking atop their village, now actually looking like a real village. Shinobi will be patrolling through there. They'll be donning black attire with a insignia, or not an insignia, essentially words written on top of their headbands. Shadow. As they would all have essentially a cursed mark somewhere on their body, whether that's on their tongue, their face, their arms, their legs, somewhere. But they will never give out secrets, and if they try to, they'll die. Well, secrets about the leaf that are confidential and will be absolutely necessary for the plan. And if they try to leak secrets, they will essentially be folded. And I mean this, there is no way you could break it unless you serve your time as a shinobi. Naruto would be looking atop his village, donning the golden armor you see here. He would also have, the shadow headband on. He would look at his now complete village. As he would say, "We're ready, Shikamaru." Shikamaru would say, "Are you sure?" This is where Naruto would say, "I am absolutely sure." This is where Naruto would jump off the edge. As he would slowly float down. As Naruto has learned how to fly. And not only that, but Naruto has learned how to control gravity. This is where, we'd cut a month later to see Naruto standing in front of an army of shinobi. Tens, and I mean this, tens of thousands of shinobi would be standing in front of Naruto. He would say, no, hundreds of thousands of shinobi. And due to this village being in absolute shroudness, there are only rumors about this village actually being real. And I mean this, rumors. Nothing being confirmed. Naruto would be saying, today, we will be invading Konoha. Some of you may be scared. Some of you may be happy. Some of you fear for your lives. Some of you fear for your loved ones. But some of you crave war, and I will give that to you. You may be scared, yes, but give this your all. Give this your absolute devotion. Give this 100%. Give 100% at all times, even while sleeping. And I mean this, always be on guard. Even in, well, the very minimal, and I mean this, very minimal chance that we get attacked. Be prepared to put your life on the line to protect the village. Now, without further ado, you got anything to say, Shikamaru? Shikamaru, now, of course, looking like his teen self, would say, nope. Sasuke, of course, not being emo, like he wasn't canon, emo ass nigga. Damn fucking dog coon, shut the fuck up. Damn. Of course, not being emo. He would say, yes, I am Sasuke Uchiha. You're second, the second in command. I am gonna be leading the Uchiha faction. Naruto is gonna be leading, well, the main army, as we are gonna be separated in groups. Naruto's army has a mixture. My group has only Uchihas. Shikamaru has only Naras, I believe. And Shino, well, I forget what his clan's called, I'm not gonna lie. Shino's clan. We don't have only Shino's clan. And of course, other villages, blah blah blah. Not other village, other clans, yada yada yada. This is where Shikamaru would speak up, saying, yeah, no, this is such a drag, but as Naruto said, give it your all. If you don't, then you're probably gonna die. You try to run from the battlefield. We understand. But never, ever put your teammates' lives on the line. Your comrades, your brethren. Because if you do, not only will you die, but you'll die the most painful death alive. You'll be dishonored. Your family will be dishonored. And they will be forced to commit Sudoku. Pretty sure that's what it's called. Is that clear? We would hear every soldier, and I mean every soldier, say, yes. Yes, sir. Naruto would then speak up saying, now let's charge. They would all be chanting. They would all be chanting, give it your all, give it your all, give it your all, give it your all. We would cut 5 days later to see the leaf surrounded with shinobi. Naruto be standing atop the fourth Hokage's head. Suddenly, we would hear Naruto and Sasuke say, while yelling, now, as suddenly a fireball would shoot up into the air, revealing all of the shinobi. They would rush the village, pillaging it. Flames would be everywhere. As absolute war would break out, the hidden leaf would be on, well, the absolute back end of this battle. Naruto would be walking as they would conquer a part of the hidden leaf. His shinobi would clear a path as Naruto would walk through with Sasuke and Shikamaru. Shikamaru would say, "The south side of the village, our shinobi are doing well, but they are outnumbered severely. We should probably send reinforcements there." Sasuke would say, "Yeah, in my Uchiha faction, on the north side of the village, we are doing great. We have only around 20 shinobi left." This is where Naruto would say, "Great. What about Shino?" Shikamaru would say, "Shino, he's already conquered it." Naruto would smirk as bugs would fly overhead, as suddenly the bugs would fall onto the ground before forming into Shino. He would say, "Yeah, we've already conquered it." Suddenly, we'd hear, "Naruto!" Naruto would stop, turning around, only to see none other than, well, his essentially grandpa, the person who was quote unquote supposed to raise him, the third Hokage. As in this events, the third Hokage didn't die during the Konoha Crush arc. I forgot to mention that, but yeah, this timeline's a little weird because Orochimaru's Konoha Crush arc doesn't happen because Konoha would have killed Orochimaru in the beginning, so yeah. Naruto would look, saying, "Well, well, well, if it isn't the man who never took care of me and let the villagers look down upon me and beat me." The third Hokage will look down, saying, I'm sorry, Naruto, but I can't allow you to get away with this." Naruto would say, "Get away with what? Fighting back, getting my revenge, conquering this village? You don't want me to getting away with that? Too bad. You've already conquered half your village, and you think you stand a chance?" As if. The third Hokage would jump off from where he was standing, landing on the ground behind Shino. Shikamaru would now have a kunai as shinobi in a defense position as well. Sasuke would now have his grass cutter, also in a defensive position, as Naruto would say, "Don't attack him yet. Let me deal with this." Shino and Shikamaru would clear away as Naruto would walk through them. He would say, "So, it's just me and you. They won't come to fight you even if I die. You understand?" This is where what's his name? This is where the third Hokage would say, "Well then, let's get this started." As he'd rush at him before saying, "Fireball Jutsu." As Naruto would say, "Pathetic." As he'd vanish, leaving the third Hokage in absolute disbelief. He would say, "Where?" He wouldn't be able to finish his sentence, as his head would fall onto the ground. Naruto would essentially have his Elmo. Did I just say Elmo, bro? Oh my god. Elbow scythe. No, it may sound weird. Or this elbow blade, resembling that of a scythe. A scythe's blade. As you say, "You really thought, Grandpa." As his head would hit the ground, rolling towards Shikamaru, as Shikamaru would put his feet on it to stop it before kicking it away, saying, "Ew, get that dirty thing away from me." As Hiruzen's lifeless body would fall onto the ground with blood spewing everywhere, coating Naruto in its blood. We would cut a day later to see the hidden leaf completely under Naruto's control. and I mean completely, all the shinobi that would have resisted him would have been killed. The ones who didn't would have been branded with the cursed mark. Every person there would have been forced to line up, as this would well happen to all the other villages. Now, I'm going to end, this movie. I'm pretty sure I'm going to title it "When Naruto Left Konoha and Had 200 IQ." The movie off here, and it is none other than Sarukage, and I'm out. Peace.